Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my face looks terrible. In the white background, let me fix that quickly. I'm trying to learn this thing. It's not easy. I should say that. So, okay, let me try this. That is better. That is better. I fixed it. I made it. I am learning. I'm learning this fast and I'm learning this quickly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, welcome to the stream. Welcome to NASDAQ in the London session. It's the fun part of the week. NASDAQ in London session is always fun. It always is, you know, different. I hope everything is nice and clear. I hope everyone can hear me. Everyone can see what's going on. If you guys can confirm on the chat, that would be great. Is my voice loud and clear? Anyone? Hi, hi, hi. All good, all good. All right, perfect. Let me just double check the last one. That's fine. All right, so let's look at where NASDAQ is currently, what it's trying to do. So starting off with weekly chart at the moment, and obviously we'll be filling our journal as we go along. So it kind of makes my life, a little easier by filling it on the go. So looking at it right now, we are trading above the previous week high. Quite a bullish candle as of now, closing above the previous week high. That basically indicates to me that the market still wants to go higher. It has not reached its end point. So that's a good understanding to have. And this is not for this current session. This is basically for the longer term. Oh, Nasdaq's coming down quickly. Let's just fill that later. Let's just quickly see what's happening before we jump in. I'll fill it later if the market does give us some sort of price action which could. So we have London high above, Q1 high has been swept, previous day has rejected price. Yeah, I think I'll go for a sell position right here. It's looking good. All right. So looks good. I'm gonna enter a sell position right here, and I'll go for 2 hour. Stop loss will be above this high. So let's see what happens. Oh shit! Saved by. This is the mistake I've been making. I open NQ because I feel, oh, that's the chart I'm looking at. That's the right chart. So I'm in the position. All right. Let's see what happens. This is a 2 hour position, Asia liquidity. Like I will start trimming if we reach this area quite aggressively, but I'll still go for a 2 hour trade to see what happens. Okay, going back to where the charts were, we are in the trade. So we have a bullish fair value gap right at the bottom where we have kept our TP, right? And the target for that on the upside is 25,710 and 25,800. So that's the acceleration gap. Will the market reverse and go in that direction? It possibly can. That's completely fine. And over the last 5 days, I have had this habit that my first trade has been a loser and then the second one has been a winner. So I'm quite okay with this being a loser. I'll take the second trade. I'll take it from there and build it upon from there. So that's completely fine with me. I'm not so worried about that. The more I'm looking at the 6 hourly, it just feels that the market has not really done its real move to the upside. And this might just be a trade to take it to Asia low and then reversal to the top upside, which I'll be happy to take, right? If we are able to flush down to Asia low quickly, take a winner, and then reverse back and go upwards and give us a change in state of delivery, why not? I'll go for the higher targets. But as of now, the reason I took it, I'll go back and re-talk about, we'll revisit what are the reasons we took that trade. But yeah, that looks good to me. 90 minutes is also looking bullish overall, but the only thing that is of watch is this fair value gap, which is right now rejecting price. We have retested it. The current candle 90 minute is looking okay. I'll not say bearish, but it's not looking too good because it still has around an hour to go, right? It could basically change its behavior in the next 1 hour. It could close over here. It could maybe close over here. So cannot say. As of now, it's okay. It's looking fine. We can look at it overall and say, okay, fine. It looks good to me. For my trade, it makes sense. I have a fair value gap up top, which is bearish. Yes, I have a fair value gap on the other side, which is bullish. But well, let's see what the market does, right? We take a decision based on our strategy. And why did we make this decision? So let's look at the market as of now. So we had the Asia high, Asia low, right? Asia was, I'll not say expansion. It's what, 310 to 100 point range, close to a 90 point range. So I'll not call it an expansion. I'll call it a decent Asia session. London opened in the right in the middle of Asia, right? Went high, created the Q1 high. So this is the London Q1 high, and we have swept the Q1 high very quickly. Retested the previous day high, right? So we have retested the previous day high, and then we got rejected and left two fair value gaps right now. So this is the first one. Inverted this fair value gap, did a change in state of delivery on this fair value gap. Also, the breaker block on the 5 minute has been created. So this is the breaker block now. Why? This was the candle that created the London high and then swept it as well. So not so strong of a breaker block, but it is a breaker block. So we need to respect it for now. So let's see what happens now. Overall, we are quite okay with the trade. I've gone in full risk on this. So not half risk, full risk trade. So let's see what happens. Let's look at what gold is trying to do in the meantime. Similar price action on gold. Q1 high has been swept by London high. Asia high left intact. Asia low is still there. On gold, even if I want to take a position, that position will be if I leave a 5 minute fair value gap. So invert this fair value gap and leave. So if we invert this fair value gap to the downside, I'll be happy to take a trade from here. Stops will be here, and again for the same I will target Asia lows, because that will be a 3.5 hour trade. So I'm quite happy to take a trade on gold if we do this, if we get this sort of price action, close below this fair value gap, invert it, start its journey lower. If that happens, yes, for sure I'll take a trade. If not, then I doubt there is a trade on gold as of now. So looking at YM, YM looks pathetic. Like, what is YM trying to do? YM might give an opportunity. I'm not going to say that it looks terrible, but it looks untradeable. Nah, I'll just skip YM. And S&P, similar price action, PM session, manipulation, came back inside, retest of that, and then maybe dump lower. No SMT, no nothing. It's still looking the same. So no asset has any SMT of any sorts on the lows. So we just keep our eyes. Let's see what happens. Keep our hopes high, keep our fingers crossed, and let's see what is happening. Guys, if you have any questions in regards of the London session, how do we trade it, what do we do, feel free to ask. Feel free to put it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer for sure. So it will be fun. It's obviously, we are starting off the stream, so, and I've just woken up. And today I ended up skipping gym because I was so damn lazy. I just wanted to sleep. Now I've had my coffee, I've had my coconut water, so it's a good start. I've done everything that I normally do, apart from going to the gym, because I was damn tired. I just wanted to rest. I just wanted a break. But a break like not from the gym, a break like I just wanted to sleep that 15-20 minutes more. Because of that, I didn't go. So let's see how we react inside of this. Basically the whole of these two fair value gaps, like this whole thing. And if you are not looking at that, I would rather say look at this whole bit because of the inversion. So your reaction should be seen inside of this. Yeah. So normally I wake up at around 4 in the morning. So wake up at 4, coffee and everything at 4 by 4:30, and then start my day, go to the gym, start looking at what I need to do. But today I woke up at 5, so I slept that 1 hour extra. And so if I wake up at 5, it's impossible for me to go to gym after that and trade at 6:40, because I need to meditate, I need to do affirmations, I need to basically check out my journal from yesterday to kind of see what I did right, what I did wrong, to make sure that I'm not making the mistakes that I've made before. Uh, so that's like half an hour, 35 minutes every day. So if all those things are happening, it's very difficult for me to kind of sustain a lifestyle if I'm waking up a little later than normal. Trading is a tough job. Trading is a tough job in terms of discipline. It's not a tough job in terms of just executing. Executing is easy. Click a button. That's the easiest thing you'll do. All you have to do is click a button. Tuck. I'm done. So yeah. So let's see. Gold is trying to pump higher. So even if we are proven wrong in this trade, okay, let's say this trade goes wrong, the market does not want to come down yet, right? What I would say then is we wait to see what happens at Asia high, right? I would not take a trade again on the sweep. I will wait to see what happens on Asia high, whether the market reverses from Asia high or whether it sustains Asia high and goes higher. Because as I said, market is still bullish. Market still has a perspective that it wants to go higher. Will we have a correction to go towards the Asia low? I'm not saying correction as in a bigger time frame correction. Correction as in grab liquidity and then run higher again in the New York session. Will that happen? Or will the market say, you know what, I just want to head higher? So you when you trade London session, you trade with a mindset that it will be the manipulation leg of the day, right? Which has not been the case over the past couple of days and weeks, I would say, because London has made the real move of the day, London and Asia. But normally when you trade London session, your mindset is, hey, this is going to be the manipulation of the day and I will catch the manipulation leg, and then most likely, if I'm lucky enough, I will get the real leg as well. So you basically bet your money on that, and that's what I'm betting it on, that this is the manipulation leg, we will head lower, we'll get our TP hopefully, and that's when we will start our real journey higher. So yeah. So let's see, it doesn't look like it's going to stop, go lower, but yeah, we are still inside that fair value gap, so I'm going to keep my eyes to see. Okay, let's see if I'm basically seeing whether I should just reduce the risk, because it's, if it goes here, it's basically going above previous day high, it's going to take me out indeed. Like no matter what, if it goes up from here, it will stop me here as well as over here. I'll reduce my risk and I'll move my stop loss to the top of this candle's body. So if I get stopped out, at least it's a smaller risk, which will also increase our overall risk to reward, but that doesn't matter because we took the decision contracts based on this stop loss. But I'll move my stops lower. So that's $5, 5 contracts, that's around $50 less loss. So I've reduced my risk from 1 hour to 0.8 hour. So not bad overall in terms of how this price action is playing out. Because think of it like this, if you're able to trade above this fair value gap, then the point is that this thing is not going to stop here. This thing will most likely go towards Asia high. And if it is, if we know that it might just go towards Asia higher, why not just reduce risk and, lose less? That's what the game is, isn't it, at the end of the day? That's what the whole thing is about. Lose less, win more. If I'm able to lose less, I'm happy to lose less. If I'm able to win more, I'm happy to win more. But moving your stops in the other direction is not what you want to do. So if you have this problem where you're moving your stops in the other direction, that is where the problem lies. You move your TP in that direction, your stop should come towards your entry, not away from your entry. I mean, I used to do that, right? I used to be like, okay, I'm taking a trade, and what will happen is my mind will be like, oh damn, oh, it's going towards my stop. What if it wants to get rejected over here? I'm gonna move my stops higher. I'm gonna move my stops higher, and next thing you know, you've blown your account because you were just moving your stops higher and higher. Poe has that problem. It's not just your problem, Poe. I think it's a problem with a lot of with a lot of people, they just face that problem. It takes experience and a lot of discipline to kind of get rid of that problem, to accept that you will have losers, to accept that losing is part of this game. Losing is not, it's not a curse, or losing is not, yeah, like your analysis is wrong. Losing is part of the game. If you're winning and you're just continuously winning, it's not going to work in the long term. Like if you see, like yesterday, right? So these are two accounts, by the way. This is not one account, so this is two accounts, right? So yesterday I had 66.7% win rate. So if I have 66.7% win rate out of these 8 trades, 75%, sorry, because that will not take into account the other things. So I have 75% win rate. So that means out of 8, I lost 2 trades. One was with you guys. So I lost a trade with you guys, and then, we basically won next 2 trades. That's another story. But we lost a trade. So you will lose trades. It's more about, if you lose trades, how do you come back from them? Do you get worried? Do you get concerned? So I'm stopped out on that. First loser, that's fine. Imagine it doesn't go there and it reverses. I'll be crying my ass off. But that's fine. So you will have losers. You will have those sort of days where you're like, damn it, I made all the right decisions, but still it's doing what it's doing. And it's completely fine. Accept it and move on. That losers are part of the game. Losers will happen, because that's what losers teach you, right? The losers teach you what mistakes you're making, what is it that went wrong, right? So just remember that. So as of now, I mean, I don't know. I still want it to go lower. There's a lot of liquidity lying below which it needs to take before making the move high. But is this enough? What I'm trying to think, is this move enough for all the liquidity to be grabbed? Maybe. Maybe then we'll not be part of another trade. We'll end the session with one loser. But for me, I want to see another reaction. Maybe a sweep of this and then dump lower. Or a sweep of Asia high and then dump lower. So I'll keep my eyes open to both sides, but yeah, there's nothing yet for me. Feel free to ask questions, guys. Feel free to ask whatever you need. So we saved $50, guys. We saved $50 overall because we moved our stops right here, and we would have been stopped right there as well. So we would have been stopped in both places, and because we moved our SL lower, we saved 0.2 hour. Okay, till the time it's building up, let's just fill in our journals. All right, let's start the day with a loser. Cool, let's go. So did I wake up before 6:30 a.m.? I did meditation, I did affirmation, I've traded as well, so I'll just tick it. Pre-market research is not yet done, so we'll do that now. Journaling of trades will be done as well. So last day was positive. Let's get rid of the previous one. Oh, come on. No, no. Okay, let's go. So delete everything, and let's start off by filling all the stuff. So we'll start off from 6 hourly to see where we are in the market. So we have created this acceleration gap. We have not tested the acceleration gap as of now, so we are expecting a test of the gap. The targets are these above, so let's just take them and put it in our journal. 6 hourly acceleration gap has not been tested in as of now. The extended targets are above all-time high, which is achievable. Okay, so yeah, lovely. So we have mentioned that. That's 6 hourly done. Let's go back down to 90 minutes. So 90 minutes, I would say get rid of this. Okay, 90 minutes is a bit weird for me. 90 minutes is a bit weird. I want to basically mark this. This is more important than this for me right now. So this is the 90-minute fair value gap. Okay, and I would mark the range as well just to be on top of things. Right, so this is the range. Oh, now I see what's happening. I don't need the range. Now I know what's happening. I should have seen this earlier maybe. So let's see. Okay, this is the only thing I need. I think we are going towards this area 25,395. So 90 minutes, I'll just enter. Inverting the new 90-minute FVG and heading towards Asia highs, which are also EQH. Once achieved, I expect a retest of the Asia low and then New York to make a new high, sweeping London high. So this is my expectation of the market overall for the day. So I filled in what I expect of the two higher time frames, that is the 6 hour and the 90 minute, and this basically tells me what is going to happen. In regards of news, let's just check it out. New loans, what the fuck is that? A new fuckety fucket, whatever you want to call it. There's no red folder news, so that's good. Okay, let's take a screenshot as a proof to myself that I did see it and I was not being a bitch. Put it over here. No, bro, no. Okay, so news has been filled in. Go away. Come on. Better. So yep, this is done. Pre-market research is now complete. We'll journal the trades later once we are done with the session, and that completes my prep. So now I'm ready to trade. Alright, so let's go back. This market is not looking bearish at all. Let's see what sort of reaction we get here. I don't mind taking another trade. So this looks good in my opinion. Let's see if it digs in. I would love to see what happens in this small gap over here. All the things that have been inverted. So let's keep an eye. Let's not jump the gun. I want to see a reaction. Okay. Come on guys, questions. 5 people watching and nobody can ask a question. How boring are you guys? Or at least 5 are watching. The last stream nobody was watching apart from Daisy. So would like to see how we close this candle and maybe take an opportunity if we are presented one. Cool. So the long position will look something like this. So that will be a 2.38 hour. I would not mind that. If we close this candle bullish, I don't mind that. Yeah, you still need to wait and see what sort of reactions you're getting over here. You can't make a decision straight away because this, like, it's not giving you the vibes that it will do that. So 2 minutes to go. Let's see the 2 minute candles. Hmm. Looks good. Let's see. Let's give it time. Let's give it time to kind of go through and just do its thing. I don't want to jump the gun because that one was based on the strategy itself, right? Change in state of delivery, inversion of fair value gap, London Q1 high swept. Everything was there to play. A lot of liquidity lying below, so we took the shot straight away. But this is not part of the strategy. This is getting more discretion than strategy vibes. So I'm just waiting for a good closure to see what happens. If we get, we get. Because if this candle closes bullish, we can even use this candle's low as, or this candle's low or the body, whatever you want, as a stop loss. So that will not be wrong. So yeah, that candle looks good as of now. I'll just wait. Let's see. I'll just wait for now. I'm not entering straight away, guys. The reason I'm not entering straight away is because we are still at previous day high, and if you will basically just go a time frame higher, like let's say 30 minutes, right? This liquidity has been swept by this block. I mean, it's not that it cannot go above this. That's not the point. The point is, if you look at the whole thing, the way it came down, it was straight down in this period. That's the only thing that concerns me, that okay, do we have enough strength to go higher? Even though I want to take this trade, it looks good to me. I just want to be sure. I want some more confirmation just to be on, because we'll get a good R. That's not a problem. Like even if we take an entry right over here, right, we are still getting a 2R. So I'm not so concerned about the R right now. I'm more concerned about what sort of price action is offered once we have done all this shit. Yeah, there's nothing to see on gold for sure. Again, a good candle as of now. Obviously, 3 minutes to go. But there's no fair value gap. We have tested this fair value gap. We have reacted quite nicely out of it. Would be good to see a sweep of this low that is created. So this low, if we can just go down once more, maybe sweep it and go higher, that would be amazing. But let's see. Oh, by the way, I'm not in a trade. So not in a trade. So let's see if we can sweep that liquidity and then go lower, then go higher, or what happens here. Let's keep an eye out. Let's see, let's see. By the way, do you like the music in the background? People who are listening in, do you like the music, or shall I? Because I've got that it was very loud yesterday, so I've reduced the volume today. Is it okay? Is it disturbing? Shall I turn it off? Better. Nice, nice. You can't hear it. That is good. Like, if you can't hear the music, that's perfect. If it is just the light version and you can hear it a little, then that's also good, because it's there just so that the silences are not so silent. Like on Zooms, it's different because there is a lot of questions going on. I know that over here there will not be too many questions and all those things, and I just want to be sure that people are not getting bombarded with loud music. And yesterday that was the case, so just want to be sure. So, by the way, I've got a nice offer from Tradezilla. So, if you guys want to sign up, there is a 10% off right now on Tradezilla on your subscription. I've put the code right up there. What I get from Tradezilla, and I don't want to lie, I'll get $25 as a credit. I don't get paid. I get credit. So for my next subscription, they'll reduce $25 from my sub. That's what I get. I don't get money from them. So don't worry. But I get money from Funded Next. If you use the code for Funded Next, I get $5 for each account. Like, imagine how much they want you to fail. They give people money to promote them so that you can fail and the people can earn money. It's so much fun, this industry, man. So yeah, so we have swept that low, and now we are sweeping every shit that is below that. Let's see how we react now. I wanted to see a sweep of this low, of this fair value gap, to see the reaction out of it, whether we are really bullish or not. So yeah, this new candle is what will tell you the real story of this market now. I don't mind it going lower. Even if it goes a bit deeper, that's completely okay with me. But what matters is how do we close this candle? This current candle that is forming, what sort of closure do we get on this? That, as of now, looks fine. 4 minutes to go. I'll wait for the whole 4 minutes to see what sort of closure we get on this candle. And the stops will basically go, if we are able to close above this by any chance, God interrupts the world and this candle goes up over here, then stop loss will be below the low of this candle. On the other hand, this fucker looks dead. Imagine early morning, 7:30 a.m., and the first thing that comes out of my mouth is fucker. I need to, do meditation not to abuse as well. So we are digging into the second fair value gap now. Yeah, if this candle closes like this, that at least the long understanding that I was creating is gonna go out of the window, and then again we'll be like, wait and watch. Well, it's completely fine. Like, ending the session with one loser is not a big deal because that can be covered at any point in the day, right? That's what trading is about. that can be covered in the afternoon session, that can be covered in the, you know, pre-market session. One loser can be covered at any point. Problem occurs when people basically would be betting on each side of the market and would have taken like 3 to 4 trades in this price action. That is where the problem lies for people. That is where most of the accounts are blown. That is where most of the people lose money. If you guys want to really become traders, if you guys really want to achieve what you want to achieve with this as a profession, one thing that I would tell you and one thing that you should all concentrate on is not risking your house on a trade. Make sure that you have enough capital to live further. Like, you know, it's like next day I will be there. Next day I will be there. Because if you don't do that, that is when you will blow your accounts. Right? So promise me you will do that. So I'm keeping my eye on the closure. 1.5 minutes to go. This could be fun closure. Just keeping my eye on this to make sure. You could start a swear jar, put £1 in every time you swear, give the profits to the wife. You gotta be kidding me, Jackie. Do you think I get anything? Like, do you think I have £1 to give her? Do you really think I get the money that I make? Do you, like, honestly, I get. I'll give you an honest answer. We are okay, fine. We are on YouTube. This might become a meme one day when I might have 3 million followers. You know that day is never gonna happen, by the way. But this might become a meme. I get pocket money. Okay, I don't give. I get. She gives me. So every profit that comes, she knows, and she gives me. Okay, there you go. This is for you to spend this week. Yeah, not yet. I'm not convinced yet. I would love to see a change in state of delivery now. Closure above this, and then I'll see where I put my stops. I mean, best would be to put it under this low. So this low would be the best area for a stop, but let's see. Secret account. Mate, your wife is nice. She doesn't know about the secret account. What happened? Oh, I'm quite sure you're not married to an Indian, right? Like from your DP, I think it should be more or less Southeast Asian. Like you are so inspired by Japan and Kung Fu Panda, so that's the guess. Just a guess. But Indian wives are not so easy to live with. Divorced, lucky you. No man, sorry, just kidding. You know my jokes are getting worse and worse, and it's early morning, so the jokes are. I've not even started the engine for all the jokes. The engine is still screwed. But yeah, Indian wives are terrible, man. You don't want that. Not terrible. They're amazing. They're beautiful. They take care of the whole home. But you can't really do the shenanigans that you can do otherwise. You have to be, you have to know what the shenanigans are. So you just have to be a little calmer. Yeah, and the market's not clear at all. This market is not clear. I think it's just wait and watch for now. It's the first one was a confirmed strategy trade. It's a loser that goes on to the strategy. That's not my fault. Blame the fucking strategy for that. But after that, yeah, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here. By the way, is the voice clear with the mask? Is the voice any good with the mask? Okay, that's good then. So this is out of the window. Now again back to looking for shorts below this. There's nothing I can look at and say that this might be happening. Okay, gold is doing what I want it to do. I don't know, man. Gold is also not clear to me. Yeah, nothing is clear right now. It's better we just stay out of the market for the time being. No. Even though I would love to short that, I don't see an opportunity there. I want to get rid of everything that I've drawn for a second. Okay. Let's see how we close in the next 44 seconds. I will take this trade again, a full risk, but risky. If you guys are not, if you don't want to take this trade, I'll be completely okay with you with that. It's totally up to you. But I will be taking this trade in the next 26 seconds. It's a risky one. It's against some of the things that we do in London, but I don't know. My feeling, my gut says that something's about to go. So 9 more seconds, I'll get ready. So this will be a trade that I'll take full risk. This will be the last trade of the day for me, for the session at least. And yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm in. So this is my entry. Yeah, this could get stopped out in the next 5 minutes. And if you don't want to take it, that's completely fine. I'll run over why I took this trade and why I feel that that is where the market might want to go. But honestly, if you have not taken it, it's a risky trade. Don't take it. That's completely fine. Please use, I don't know what sort of thing I'm getting on YouTube. I'll read it later. So let's see what we get on the retest of this fair value gaps. We have basically inverted all the fair value gaps. We have given a 15-minute change in state of delivery. We have swept the previous day high. We have swept the New York PM high. We have hit into the manipulation block right up top over here. So everything looks like it points lower now, for at least for now. And if it stops me out, it stops me out. I'm completely happy with that. It was a risky trade, as I said. I wanted to take it because I felt the risk to reward was very good. So I was getting a 4 hour to where I wanted this market to go. So I'm happy to take that risk on. I'm happy to risk my amount on that sort of a approach. 5 minute is, even though we have not done a change in state of delivery, we have inverted the two fair value gaps that we created towards the upside when we went higher. So that has been taken out. But yeah, the market says fuck you. You are just liquidity. So I'm completely okay with it. I'm completely happy with this risk for myself. If you are not, and if you haven't taken it, that's completely fine. Do not worry about it. You might get another opportunity, and if we get another opportunity, we'll take it. So don't worry about it. So yeah, so this might be my move of the day if it goes in my favor. 80 points move in the London session if that comes to fruition. As of now, the kind of candle we are forming, it doesn't look like it, but it's a 15-minute setup, so you need to treat it like 15-minute setup, right? So if it basically reverses from London Q1 high retest and just reverses quickly, that's completely fine. We'll move our stops lower. If it doesn't, that's completely fine. I didn't take it because I don't know what I should write in my journal why when I take the trade. That's exactly what you should be doing. That's exactly what you should be thinking when you're, so see, I trade my way, right? I know my stats. I know how I trade normally. So some trades that I will take are going to be, you'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But that is because the way I see the market. If you think that the trade I'm taking is wrong, you don't have to take it. You can treat these sessions as learnings, right? You can treat these sessions as a way to understand what I'm looking at, when I'm looking at the market, what I'm really looking for, which is the best use of your time as well. Sometimes if there is a trade and you are waiting for a, let's say, a bullish trade, and I say I'm bullish and I take a trade and it goes with your bias, then take it. That's completely okay as well. But if I'm taking a trade and it goes against your bias and you're like, okay, this guy is doing something which I don't understand, the best thing to do is not to take that trade. It's completely fine. Don't worry. Right. So, yeah, for me, the reason was obviously, as I stated, so there's a massive manipulation block. No, both the things, the trade is wrong or you don't understand. Both the things are valid points, Nico. Both of them are valid. Both of them should be treated the same way. There's nothing wrong in that. I'm saying what I meant to say is not like you're saying the trade is not valid. What you are saying makes sense. That's what I'm trying to get to. So let's see. This is the manipulation block. Why I took this trade. Let's go a little bit deeper into why I took it. This is the manipulation block right above which swept the New York PM high in Asia. This whole price action right over here swept the New York PM high with force, left fair value gaps on 15 minutes, and then inverted them. Right? So that was the liquidity sweep. What did the market maker do? Goes up. I prefer to take the trade, and if it is a loser, to blame you. That is much better. Yeah, in your journal, write it down. Yeah. So in your journal, write it down. It was this guy who gave me this. He's wrong, not me. So okay, let's get back. So New York PM high being swept, manipulation block being formed, price comes down, retest of manipulation block, and if it can start going down with force, we will also. So this is where I mix ICT and chart patterns. If it goes down, then we would have formed double top. A break below this will push us down, but I don't want to go further lower. Why don't I want to go further lower? Because if I'm going further low, it basically puts me in all those fair value gaps that are from yesterday, right? This high, all these highs are supporting price. Like look at this. This is where you mix different stuff together. So this area for me, wrong place. So this area for me is a very strong support area. The way market has been hitting into this area, even like from here, to be honest, I would basically say this $100 range, this whole range is a strong support area, and we just want to retest it. Hit stop, try to go above it, stop, broken down again, stop, broken down again, stop, broken down, and then we break out. Now if we have broken out, we'll do a retest. If we do a retest, this trade will be a hit for us. So that is how I'm looking at forecasting the price action. That hey, manipulation block, double top, break down, go below with power quickly, and then literally just hit this area and then bounce back up quickly as well. If that happens, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, that's completely fine as well. But at the end of the day, I have a story to tell, right? For this trade, I have created a story in my head. The movie, what is happening? Why should this happen or why it shouldn't happen? Could the story be wrong? Yes, of course the story can be wrong. Of course the story might be completely bullshit. But it is what it is. That's how we trade, and that's how we should be trading. All right, all right. Let's see what happens now. So previous candle, I like it. Tried to go higher, rejected, closed very, very, not, I'll not say bearish, but neutral, I would say, because it's a, it's a doji, but not the proper doji. It's like, what's the name of this candle? So not spinning top, whatever it is called. Fuck it. It's not a, it's an indecisive candle. And this candle again, not so much power. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. What is gold doing? So anyone that's interested in gold, oh, Anyone that's interested in gold, keep be interested. I don't care because so damn confusing. I think it's gonna go higher. Yeah, this short is not what is correct. I think it goes higher from here. Yeah, let's see. We'll get to know. All right. No, no momentum as of now. We are what 20 minutes away from pre-market open. Any questions from anyone? Anyone want to ask anything? I think my winning streak is coming closer and closer to the end. I'll have a day of minus 2 3 hour soon. So if this is a loser, it will be 2 hour, and then I'll have to win one to get to break even, like a whole 2 hour. And yeah, it's normal. All right. Oh, by the way, I'll have to end the stream today at around in the next 6 7 minutes. Reason being, I have to be somewhere at 8:30. So yeah, but normally whenever I do YouTube, that goes on until around 8:10, 8:15. Because we are able to see the pre-market open, the 8 a.m. open, London time. So it gives us enough time to kind of play the market, see the market of what the momentum is coming. But today it just has to be a bit early. Yeah, not looking so good. This is not looking great. But let's see. Let's give it time. Okay, gold is dipping down again. Mixed signals from all the assets, very mixed signals. Like gold is looking bullish as well as bearish at the same time. Nasdaq is looking bullish as well as bearish at the same time. It's like mixed signals all the way. So I think this will be the 15-minute closure, 5 minutes, yeah. So how's the 15-minute looking? Looking decent in my opinion. Looking decent overall. I mean, I was expecting a change in state of delivery and a dump down, but this is not looking like dump down. This is looking like, pump up. Because another thing that you might have noticed or not is this small fair value gap right here. What did I just draw? So if you see this, there's a tiny little fair value gap right here, which was inverted, right? So this fair value gap got inverted, and I was like, okay, if we have inverted this fair value gap, if we can go down again and leave a fair value gap on this side, that will make this a balanced price range, and I'll move my stop loss to here the moment it happens. But that never happened. Market said, no baby, no, your dreams are not mine. So let's see what happens. Cool. 3 minutes left. If we are stopped, that's completely fine. Obviously we will be talking again in New York session, and hopefully in New York we'll get a winner, or even if I get a winner in the, like, if I get a trade later in the day, I'll be happy. I'll put it out there and you guys can see what it is. But this is not looking good. Two losers will not be a great start to the day, for sure. Also, two full risk, by the way. They're not half risk. Both of them were full risk trades. But I'll give it time. I'll keep the stops where they are. I think they're in a fine place overall. So in the 15-minute, it's a 15-minute candle at the end of the day. We could have half a bullish candle and then dump on the next 15 minutes. So it's not a 5-minute trade, it's a 15-minute trade. I waited for a 15-minute closure. So you have to play it that way. You can't play it the way you play a 5-minute trade. One and a half minute to go. Gold is, yeah, nothing to see on gold as well, honestly. Like, I was thinking of a short right over here once we drop below, but the reason I did not take it is, look at this small impulse structure right over here. We were right in discount. Like, it just didn't make sense before a low was broken to enter that trade. So I was like, no, that's why I was a bit confused on which side the market wanted to go. Yeah. Overall, I think it's just taking a break. The markets are taking a break from all the pump and maybe just consolidating for a while. I still expect a dump to happen sooner rather than later to take liquidity, not like a dump of like 5%, 4%. It's a dump to take liquidity down below and then head higher again. So my overall bias for the day, if you're trading later on as well, will be bullish. It's just that I really want this Asia low at least to be taken. If this Asia low is taken, that gives the market enough fuel to go higher. And I could be completely wrong, and the market could just return, change direction from here and just go higher. But for me, I feel Asia low needs to be taken for the market to do anything, at least to go higher with a conviction. So yeah, wait and watch, I guess. So how's the 15-minute closure? A very good wick on the upside, rejection from Q1 high, so that looks good. Let's see. Yeah, I'll let it run, guys. I'll let it run. I'll call it a day for now. I'll talk to you guys more like most likely. If you don't go to the gym, then only half risk. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Hmm, I'll do that with you on that. So going forward, if I skip gym, I only take half risk. That's a rule now. I like the idea. Very well. Well done. All right. With that, I'll call it a day. I'll see you guys later in the afternoon. But for now, take care. Have fun. If you are in this trade, keep your stops where they are and don't move them. Let it do what it's doing. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. If we don't, that's completely fine as well. But yeah, talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.